are you thinking?
You not know it, but March 18th is Recycle Day, and Ethan Richardson, Executive Director of SARRC, has some ways that we can celebrate and acknowledge the day. Ethan, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yes, and thank you for having me. Yeah, today is Recycling Day, and the message that I'd like to get out there is that it's important to take stock of what you do as an individual and make sure that what you're consuming and throwing out are the right things and what you're recycling are the right things.
Absolutely. So let's get right into things here. I think you wanted to first focus on plastics.
Yeah, you bet. So, of course, plastics recycling is a bit of a controversial topic. I mean, we recycle plastics within our municipal systems, and we recycle plastics even when we recycle our electronics. And you can also recycle oil container plastics or antifreeze and DEF containers as well. And one of the great things about that is that these oil containers are made of the single kind of plastic that can be really easily recyclable right here in Western Canada. And so if you can drop those things off and keep them separate, they get reused over and over again.
Amazing stuff there. Okay, now you also wanted to talk about used oils for people who might be fixing up their cars. They have some lying around. What can we do with that?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people over the last year have used their extra free time to do their own automotive maintenance, and you may have some used oil kicking around in the garage. So what you can do if you're in the Regina area is you can take that used oil to Crown Shred just northeast of downtown, and they'll recycle that oil for you for free. And that oil can get re-refined and reprocessed into new automotive oil. And so theoretically, you could be using the same oil over and over and over again in your car. It's a real easy and cheap way to make sure you're doing the right thing for the environment.
Exactly. Again, helping out the environment. Why is it so important that we consider, these ways, these forms of recycling?
Well, with oil specifically, you don't want to have that used oil get into the environment, contaminating our groundwater or surface water. And even if that oil makes it into the landfill, it causes some problems for the landfill managers when they're looking at how to discharge their leachate and manage their effluent. So there's that practical benefit. And then as well, when you reuse that oil, you don't need to pump new oil out of the ground, and you don't need to increase your carbon footprint. You can actually keep that the same.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, if people want more information about how exactly they can recycle some of their oils, some of their plastics, where can they go for that information, Ethan?
Well, the easiest thing is to go online at usedoilrecyclingsk.com and search for an eco-center or drop-off location near you. Or, of course, we have a toll-free number on the website as well if you prefer to talk to a real person.
It's as easy as that. Ethan, thanks so much for your time this morning.
Right. Thank you very much.
Again, Ethan with SARRC.